Welcome back to Post Time. At Harrington Raceway, 8 top pacers went behind the gate in the Quillen Memorial, but they don't go around the track by themselves, although they probably could. Let's get some info on the top drivers steering them around the half mile. We'll start with the youngest driver in the field, 25-year-old Montrell Teague. The Delaware native has broken records at tracks all over the U.S., and not just with Wiggle It Jiggle It, who he's driving in this race. He was voted the rising star of the entire country for 2015 and has been featured in USA Today and on Crowd Goes Wild with Regis Philbin. Another familiar face on the Delaware circuit is Corey Callahan, who's driving Mel Mara. Corey is a 7-time leading driver at Dover Downs. He's been to Australia a couple times as an ambassador for the United States. The Maryland native is also a trustee on the board for the Harness Horse Youth Foundation. Not bad for a guy who didn't even plan on driving horses until he was 27. David Miller is guiding McCarthy's Lightning, and David won the Quillen in 2009 with Won the West. The Ohio native was named the 2015 Driver of the Year and has $207.5 million in purses earned in his career. He's been having another great season, having just won the North America Cup, along with a bunch of other big stakes. The icing on the cake is that David is a Hall of Famer. Tim Tetrick is driving Mock It So. After moving from Chicago, Tim became the leading driver in the East and in the entire country. From 2007 to 2010, the Illinois native won more races than any other driver for 4 years in a row. He's been named Driver of the Year by both Harness Tracks of America and the United States Harness Writers Association several times. Let's learn a little about Eric Goodell, who's hoping to steer Luck Be With You to victory lane. Goodell grew up in Michigan and decided that he'd rather buy a horse than go to college. It was the right choice. The Michigan native won several driving titles in his home state and then went on to make a name for himself and become extremely successful on the East Coast as well. Moving on to Andrew McCarthy. He's the reinsman for Keystone Velocity. The Australian native came to America in 2007 and quickly became one of the most sought-after catch drivers in the East. Andrew is famous for scoring with long shots, and he's one of the most accomplished drivers in history for being a huge success in 2 hemispheres. And Yannick Gingras drives Rock and Ron. The Quebec native is currently one of the most successful reinsmen in harness racing. He's made more money than any other driver in North America this year and the past 2 years. Yannick has topped the leaderboards and won huge stakes races in recent seasons with some of the sport's greatest champions, including the incomparable Foiled Again, the richest harness horse of all time. So Yannick, I am so sad that Foiled Again is not in the Quillen. How are you feeling? Am I the only one that's upset about that?
No, I miss him too. It's unfortunate. The age kind of caught up to him. But I figured at some point it happened. But we've been spoiled. He's been here a long time. I don't know how many years he was here. You probably know, but it was quite many.
Well, he has won 3 times, so he's won more than any other horse that's come here. And you've won 4 times, and 3 of them have been with him. And Yannick won the inaugural as well. So this is your race.
Yeah, I've done good with it. That's for sure. And even if when I didn't win, I had a few seconds and thirds. So I've always been kind of up close. But it's all all of Romberg's horses. He's got a lot of half-mile specialists, and he likes to race in those type of races. So definitely makes my job easy.
Okay, again, I'm missing Foiled Again so much. Okay, wait a minute. Hold him for a second. All right, hold him. And hold the microphone. Hold on, I'll be right back. Just stay there. I'm so upset. I don't know if I can do the rest of the show, and you're going to have to throw it to break, Yannick. So just tell everybody that we'll be right back. Just say we'll be right back.
We'll be right back.